Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Steel Division 2. This is the 1v1 tournament. Today we're looking at Dark Neutron versus Fantyx, and this is going to be a good one. Both of these players are quite experienced and have definitely been playing a lot of these types of 1v1, so this should be a good match. Now Dark Neutron is playing as with the 20th Panzer, my favorite, and Fantyx is playing as the 17th SS, so this should be a really interesting toss-up, actually. Now, Dark Neutron is playing with balanced income, whereas Fantyx has the Maverick income. So let's just speed through this bit, and while that is going on, let's just quickly go on to turning these things on. Here we go. Let's speed through it, and just when the game begins, we'll go over the unit composition of both of these players, see what they're bringing, and yeah, just sit back and enjoy. This should be a good match. Looks like we got about half an hour of commentary here, so that should be a nice lengthy battle. Hopefully we see a lot of good action. Both players are taking a good time to set up their units. I think we can start at one time the speed and go over the units. So Dark Neutron with the 20th Panzer has some Pioneer squads, Panzer 3Ls, really good tanks. Panzerschrecks, Osttruppen, Pack 40, 2 Pack 40s, and Flamethrower Infantry. Going to the northern edge. We got another Panzer 3L, 2 of them. We got 2 Panzerschrecks, some Stoßtruppen, 3 of those, 4 Osttruppen, 3 Flamethrowers, and another Pack 40. At the bottom we have a Panzerschreck, Osttruppen, and Stoßtruppen. Now from Fantyx side we have a Pack 38, 3 Flamethrower Infantry, we got SPW, 2 through 33s, and also the 231 variants. These are recon vehicles. We got Legionaries, Panzergrenadiers with 34s, and a Stug 4. Wait, was that 2 of them? No, just 1. And here we have 3 Flamethrower units, 3 MG42s, an Aufklären recon unit, a 231, a Pack 40, 2 Legionaries, and 2 Panzergrenadiers. They have been taking a nice amount of time to get everything situated. So let's see where both of these players are going. Looks like their Fantyx is really pushing hard for this position, whereas he's playing slightly more defensive in the north. Interestingly, only Dark Neutron has units going far south. So let's see what we got here. MG42 is unloaded already. Mom Spaghetti about to open up on some transports here already. Flamethrowers. Flamethrower against flamethrowers. Oh wow. Dark Neutron got really unlucky with the flamethrowers there. This flamethrower got really far into Neutron's territory and got absolutely shredded. The 231 could be a problem here, but luckily for Dark, he has a Panzerschreck team there. Got a Pack 40 here firing at the flank. Panzer 3L getting in position as well. Man, I'm just rhyming all the way over today. What can I tell you except to stay? BF-109 coming in with some bombs. Right on top of the MG42. The 20th Panzer is good, I told you. Panzer 3L just going through the little town there. We got another one over here in the south. Just holding steady. About to meet against a, well, go head to head against a Pack 38 and probably not going to survive this. And bounces the shots. Wow, bounces twice. I would just retreat. That thing is already lucky to bounce 2 shots from the Pack 38. Even if it's just the AP round, that's a 100 pen. Yeah, Fantyx definitely is pushing really aggressively. Neutron is just holding good defensive positions here with his fire support. Speaking of support, guys, if you do enjoy these types of videos, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Wow. That was a really good, almost a really good snipe with the pack 40 there. Got a really interesting situation here. Dark is flooding this little town. And I don't know how this one flamethrower is still alive. Oh, never mind. I made a... These guys have Molotov cocktails. They don't have a flamethrower. That was my bad. I called the Stoßtruppen flamethrowers at one point. So here we have actual flamethrowers moving in against some Austruppen. Getting side shot by the Panzer 3L and a Pack 40. And also, guys, I want to say one thing. In the battle between, I think, Gonzo and Kurz, I believe, I was when a player made mistakes, I said that, hey, this is a mistake. This could have been done. That could have been done. This other strategy could have been utilized. He could have flanked here and there. They've just played wrongly. Like, I called it out. And some of you were not happy with me calling out the mistakes of, you know, your idols in Steel Division 2. And one person was really butthurt, and he said that I should just remain silent and just not even talk about it. You know what? If someone fucks up, I will call them out on that, and it's not to flame them, but it's to give you guys a learning experience. For example, this is a really good push by Fantyx. If he didn't do it, I would call out on it and say that, hey, it's not a good idea, just stand still. Things like that. And if you don't like me commenting on that, if you don't like me pointing out the mistakes of your Steel Division 2 idol, I recommend checking out a different channel. I just had to say that. Anyways, let's not distract from the battle here. It's just something that you guys should be aware when you watch someone's content. If you don't like his content, find other content. Man, these legionaries together with the flamethrowers are doing really good. These Stoßtruppen just don't have the suppression that they need against these guys. They can fire basically immediately. Really good choice with the Pioneer squads. That is bound to do some damage. And that is the perfect counter against those flamethrower units. Now, here's also a really good decision by Fantyx not to keep pushing. Because he knows this is really close to the reinforcement. And he will just lose these units. So he's fallen back with a few. Switching between units to get the better units up front. Reinforcing the back of his line. And he has secondary fallback positions right here, being guarded by the IG and the Stug. Now this Panzer 3L is just out of range to shoot at this crossroads, but if he does move forward, he might get shot by an AT gun that, you know, could possibly be lurking there. Panzer 3L just got hit by the 233. There's two of these guys. That could be a problem. Now let's quickly look at the north. We see some engagements here as well. MG42 actually winning against the Panzergrenadier and the Legionary squad. Together with the help of two squads of Austruppen. Very good. Dark Neutron is making use of his close air support, so we see some BF-109s coming in with some bombs. This guy is dropping on the IG-33. This one is dropping on the Pack-40. Good choices. IG is almost gone. The Pack-40 is destroyed. BF-109 comes in to try to take out the plane. This guy survives, but he's right on the tail of the... Okay, never mind. He switched to the Ju-87. JU-87 will probably survive. This BF-109 will get shot down. That is unlucky. And the JU-87 got shot down. Wow, okay. By this Flak 36. Now, was that worth it? Probably not. The only thing that got killed is the Pack 40. So Fantyx is really nicely making use of his forward position here. He's not pushing too much. He's just trying to reinforce this zone. He has another 231 coming in. Okay, good choice here to plug the gap here. Don't want to let him give him the info that this is completely empty. As you can see that he's really making use of that. And Ostruppen are exactly the way to go. They're good to plug holes. They're super cheap, 20 points. And they actually have a decent set of weapons. Kar 98s and MG34. Good to defend with. Now the problem here is the lack of line of sight. For Dark Neutron to cut this place off, he would need to move like to the edge of this forest with some AT guns, which is possible obviously. So that would have been one thing that he could have done. Maybe move a recon squad here and like a Pack 40 or something, or maybe a tank. A couple of machine guns. But then again, he also needs to make sure that this doesn't go get out of hand. So far, both players are playing it perfect. They're definitely not doing anything wrong. Ooh, T-34 almost got side shot by the 233. T-34 is not returning fire. Is this thing, yeah, he has medium stealth, so that would do it. Yikes. Stock 4 is coming into the flank, and this is exactly what I meant with cutting off. This one Stug and a Pack 40 can cut off most of this town. At least from this spawn here. Pack 38 up in the front together with, man, a lot of fire support. I don't expect that, yep. I didn't expect that thing to live for more than 2 more seconds. Now right now, Dark Neutron is behind quite a bit. Fantyx has 14 conquest points, about to cap a 15th one. Dark Neutron looks like he's holding to the southern one. We got another BF-109 coming in with some bombs, right on top of the Pack 38, almost killing it. Luckily for Dark Neutron, this is a little bit too far away for Fantyx to do anything about. And he knows that. And he counters or solves the issue by moving into Flag 36 a little bit. So the Legionary, man, Dark Neutron lost one squad of Panzer Grenadiers. And also the conquest point for a few seconds. And that puts Fantyx to 16. It's refreshing, and this is what I love right now. Dark Neutron isn't zoned out of the rest of the map and isn't target fixated to this area alone. He's actually moving units to the flank. And I expect him to push through this forest any moment. Got some more Legionaries coming in. Got a Stug 4 actually being moved in here. That is interesting. The Panzer 3L will be able to take care of it. Come on, buddy. Get a good shot with the APCR. Side shot. Ooh, transmission destroyed. That thing is stuck. Another one. Tracks broken. Oh, the 231s. Yikes. And this is a... There we go. Very lucky. He got the Stug, That already helps. We see an off-map here of 152mm, probably going to be unleashed right on top of this. And that is going to absolutely destroy Dark Neutron's day. Pack 38, firing in the flank or the side of the Panzer IV F1. That's going to be painful. Again, one mistake that Dark Neutron is making is by not utilizing this forest. He's leaving this entire reinforcement. He's leaving 2 reinforcement zones. Like, he could reinforce it from here, or from here, or from here. Like, all of these need to cross this crossroads. And he could easily be a problem for Fantyx if he focused a bit more on this open field. Because here's a really dangerous crossing. He has the position covered. A Panzer III here, or like a few machine guns and AT guns. Some assault guns. Stock 4, another one. Poor Panzer IIIL just took a direct hit. Is it going to return the favor? Yes it is, but it is not going to survive. Now, as I thought, Dark Neutron is moving through the forest. And this recon is about to just drive straight through everything. Luckily, the T-34 is able to take it out. And it does not look good for Dark Neutron right now. The off-map did tons of damage. Everything's kind of fallen back. IS-2 is actually spawned in. Okay. Hello. This could be quite a big problem for Fantyx. I don't know. He does have an IG-33, which can do quite a bit of damage. But he needs to be really close with that. The Stog 4 is definitely able to take it out if he gets really close. For example, if the IS-2 moves over here, Stog 4, if it's here, can sideshot it quite nicely. Other than that, the Marder 3, yep. Okay, there's a bunch of Marder 3s. There's also Jagdpanzer being called in. Yeah, the IS-2 is in danger. We see some more movement in the middle. Panzergrenadiers being sent in. Volksdeutsche getting wrecked by the Panzer IIIL. My god, what an aggressive push by Fantyx, I like it. Void Stalin just keeping a good defensive position here, overseeing most of this open field. Moving it a little bit closer would be a better help, I think. Just to put it within reach of this crossroads. At long range, it will definitely smack the Marder 3. I wouldn't say definitely, but... Actually, yeah, it would. The APCR is only 1500. Whereas the Void Stalin's AP is 2000. So it would absolutely smack it. There we go, it's already doing it. Marder 3 versus IS-2. Is it going to get that beautiful side shot? Does not look like it with that reload speed. Pack 38, before it managed to get a shot off, got wrecked by the Panzergrenadier. Got a T-34 coming in. Nice hit by Dark, really good. Oh, we completely missed this off-map over here. This time from Dark Neutron. I think he moved his off-map into the off-map to off-map. There's a lot of off-map going on here today. Now the IS-2 is moving and holding in the town there. IG-33 is firing at... I'm not quite sure at what. Devdude Stalin cannot really do anything at this position. Panzer IV-H being called into the north. Another Panzer III-L is still standing there. So here's where we really see the 20th Panzer shine. It's with all these medium tanks that can quickly overwhelm even the heaviest that the Russians have. Really good defensive position here with these vehicles. Legionary getting absolutely shredded by the machine guns. Sturm Pioneer and Panzer Grenadiers are coming in. But it does look like there's quite a big blob of Fantyx's units being flooded into or flushed into the flank, which is exactly what he should do. Dark Neutron is making a mistake again to clump up in this position. That's just going to get off-mapped once again by a 152. NavalMuffin also getting ready to fire right on top of the Stalin. That could actually kill it. Those are 300mm. Imagine a 30 centimeter, a foot wide rocket hitting you on the face. That's gonna hurt. I'm not kidding about a foot wide. That is frickin' massive. No, it's about to open up on it. It did take out a 233, but the NavalMuffin unleashes its 6 big girthy rockets. Let's see what it does. It needs basically a direct hit though. Oh, this one could be it. God damn. That IS-2 is lucky. Looks like the southern position is being overrun by Fantyx. There's basically nothing here defending it. And that will put Fantyx at 16 conquest points and soon to be 17. Man, what a fight. I do like the dynamism of this fight. Marder 3 shredded the T-34, putting Fantyx back to 14. Another off-map on that side, okay. I mean, fair enough. He has flooded the area twice. Luckily for Dark, there isn't really anything in there. Now, these Pioneers will definitely win from this Pioneer because they're in thick forest. These guys are out in the open. Stug 4 helping him out by taking out the half-track. And there's the IS-2 finally being pushed out. Man, this guy is hurt. He's not having a good time. He has 3 more AP rounds left. He has to make them count. Ooh, one of them got taken out there. Last round, he's getting peppered by all of the Stug 4 and the 233. And the reload time on that thing is brutal. Yep, and it's out of AP shells. Now it's just down to HE. Ju-87 coming in with its twin 37mm. does not actually follow up on it because I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Now in the south, Dark Neutron has actually resisted a complete fall of this southern flank. He is, however, going to lose in 2 minutes, unless he takes like 4 conquest points in the next 2 minutes somehow. He's also lost that position, putting him to 16. He will probably briefly take this position over. There's quite a lot of pioneers though. AU-87 is still up and running, going in for the Panzer IV. Losing line of sight. Man, the T-34s are just so fast, it's amazing. Like fire rate, they're just a speed. They're great tanks. In this game at least. Like what is the speed? 40 and 49. And then the Panzer IV is 31-39. Yeah, it's basically game over here. Really well played by both members. Fantyx definitely made use of his initial advance here. He saw that he gained a foothold. Getting into this forest is tricky if you don't push from the beginning. So he got units in and he just started flooding it. He found an opening and flooded it. But he also pushed in the north as well. He didn't just zone in or be target fixated right here. He also pushed in the north. There wasn't really much that Dark Neutron could have done except for focusing on blocking this crossroads. I think that was a major mistake by Dark Neutron. So if you want to go through the stats, here's the kill list. Looking at it from Fantyx's point of view. Man, this Martyr 3 did some work. And here's the losses. Not too many losses. The IS-2 killed 2 Stugs. That is about it. But yeah, that was it, guys. That was round 1 between Fantyx and Dark Neutron. This was definitely a good video, or battle, and I hope you liked the video as well. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys back soon. Take care.